Just at north side the Savo and moving the cows and calves. I've drafted off the heifers, as you saw in that last video, to get them preg tested. But these girls are still with the bull and in the joining program, and the calves are coming along pretty good now, as you can see. A couple of trade cows that had a calf in there amongst them. And I'll take these up now and take them up to the other end of the laneway. They know where to go, as you can see. And I'll go and do a little update on the summer cover crop too, because since that rain we had about 45 mils down here last week, and yeah, things are kicking along. Here's the Boss bag with the diatomaceous earth in there that dusts over the back of the cattle to control the buffalo fly, and I've just come up with a bit of a improved system to hang it up, which has stood up to the rigours of the cattle a bit better. They kind of knocking it down a little bit when I had it just tied up with rope. The bar was slipping out, so I've got some hose clamps now, just joining a bit of chain with a little carabiner clip just to make it easy to move. So I'll chuck it on the back of the buggy and take it to the next paddock now, and I'll find another branch so we can hang it on. Alright, this is in the front paddock, and you can see now how the multi-species crop's really kicking on. I'm getting a lot of sun hemp coming through. That's this plant here. And the buckwheat's got the white flowers on it. There's some soybean, cowpeas. There's a lady beetle on the top of that. Good to see. And yeah, going a lot better now. I just had a drink. So we'll see if it can out compete the grass. Just here you'll see a patch. This is where I was feeding some millet silage last winter, and it had a lot of organic matter, and you can see the big difference in a dry time, especially the organic matter and what it does. I think the biological activity as well. The sunflowers are really loving it in here. The sun hemp's going quite good there. It's a fair bit taller in this little patch than elsewhere. And see a couple of some sort of bug there. They're not lady beetles, there's something else, and they're doing the business. So everything's breeding and thriving on the farm at the moment. Alright, I'll show you some of the worst spots just as a reference. This is a really hard, dry ridge. And when I say ridge, you know, like it's a matter of a metre different contour, but this is always very hard. This is going to be my hardest place to grow anything. And just tight, compacted sort of soil. And you can see the size of the plants and just the size of the grass in general here is a lot shorter and just a lot more challenging to grow in. So, you know, I just run a bit of seed out here. It's not a huge area of the paddock, but I just knew it was going to be hard to grow here, and with the dry start, it's definitely proven that way. Anyway, we'll see what it ends up like, and some of the better spots I hope we'll produce a little bit of feed and put some nitrogen in the ground, and we'll shape up again and go for the winter or autumn sowing. Yeah. Have a good arvo.